Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what I got for you right now. Would you consider this the typical soccer mom's van? If you live in the US or probably North America, you totally understand that term. Back in the 2000s, when the minivans were popular, they used to call them the soccer moms' vehicles on a Sunday morning, bringing their kids to the soccer game or the baseball game or the hockey game or whatever game you want to add in there. But that's what the term was because you can fit a lot of people and it was a practical vehicle. Now, that term, they probably use it more in the SUVs, but if you like those type of vehicles that the more, the merrier, the bigger, the larger, the more welcome they are in your life, then you're looking at the right video. What I have for you right now, it's a 143 scale 2004 Renault Grand Scenic. Now, just by saying grand, you already know it's the bigger than the regular one. And that's correct. This is a larger version of the regular Scenic. It's an expanded version. It's more like a minivan already. Now, the one that we're looking at right now here, it's the second generation of the Renault Scenic altogether. I don't think the first generation had a Grand Scenic. Only started with the second generation. But let's talk about years. This vehicle was in production between March of 2003 until 2009. It was only assembled in France. Okay. Now, let's talk about engines. This car came with a few different engines, some petrol, gasoline, other ones are diesel. Remember, these are the pre hybrid era, even though the hybrids were already out by then, but this is already, they were not very popular. Hybrids were very limited to certain models. So this is more just the regular gasoline or the diesel engines. We had a 1.4 16 valve four cylinder, a 1.6 16 valve four cylinder, a 2.0 16 valve four cylinder. But then we got the bigger engine, which is also a 2.0 16 valve turbocharged four cylinder with a little extra punch, a little extra power that you want to give it yourself, probably like in a highway or you know when to take a bit of speed in the proper manner, no endangering nobody else or yourself. But diesel engines, let's talk about diesel. We had a 1.5 four cylinder, 1.9 four cylinder, and then you have a 2.0 16 valve four cylinder. Those three are diesel engines. They had the regular, like I mentioned before, the regular Scenic and the Grand Scenic, which is the one that we're looking at right now, is an extension in the rear end after the second row doors. Instead of being just a little tiny window, and that will be the end of the car. This one has a little extra because it has another row of seats. That's why it's bigger than the regular vehicle. It says here, let's see if I have some information. Well, this car got a facelift. This is a pre-facelift model. But in 2006, they got another facelift. I'm just trying to see if I can get you some information on the Grand Scenic. But let me see what I have here. Okay, it says here, shortly after the launch of the Megane 2, an all Scenic was launched in June of 2003. There was also a seven-seater compact MPV Grand Scenic, which is the one that we're looking at right now, with a longer wheelbase and a rear overhang, which has two small child size seats in the enlarged luggage area. area. The Grand Scenic was officially launched in April of 2004. Oh, okay. I guess the it happens on almost every vehicle. The third row seats, it happens on SUVs. Also, are usually the smaller, the more compact, the ones that if you have small children or kids all together, and if they're all adults, then two of you have to sacrifice your leg room and squish yourself in there if you want to take a ride in that Grand Scenic. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. You know, with this car, I had to be make sure that won't take off on its own. And no, my friends, it's not a real car. It doesn't have a real engine in it. It just does not attached to the base because the real model, which is made by Universal Hobbies, Diecast, it has a huge stand, which it's way too big for me to showcase it to you guys. And plus, there's like a wall in one of the sides, and I don't like when it goes around, it blocks the whole view of the car. So I'd rather take it off from that base and put it in the regular, plastic base that I have, obviously, to showcase it to you properly because I want to make sure you get a view of each and every angle of this car. Now, the questions that you know they're coming, let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen this Renault in person? Or you're just like me, we probably got to see them only in a magazine or as a diecast that I'm showcasing to you right now. I personally never seen them. Renault, they're not sold in North America, at least in Canada or the US. So unfortunately, we don't get the joy to get to see these cars. And I say joy because I like them. Yes, I like them. Please do not hate me for that. I know a lot of people have a bit of a sour taste with French cars because unfortunately, when they were sold in the US, they were not very reliable. And those memories still stick around for many of you. So that's why people are kind of skeptical on these French cars. But I personally love them. I know they're good. Now, one apple means the whole tree is full of bad apples. Remember that. You just probably got, we probably just got the wrong model with the wrong company backing them up. And unfortunately, it was not the proper way to showcase a car. So now, if ever, if one day they ever decide to come back, hopefully they do it properly with a real own base. All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. I want to reach that 2,000 goal mark. I'm not saying by the end of the year because there's only a few days left. And, I just want to make sure you guys enjoy my channel and I enjoy that you guys enjoy it. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.